fun way to do remodel projects, both large and small, is to incorporate salvaged building materials. We use some low VOC paint and about $14 worth of salvaged tile and grout to completely refresh the fireplace surround and hearth at our 1950s home. So let's go out to the local construction materials salvage yard in Fort Collins and take a look around and see what kind of great projects you can do with the stuff that they have. But first, check out the way our fireplace surround used to look. Today we're at Resource to meet with Kendall Gustafson, who's the regional manager for Resource. Kendall's going to give us a tour. We're going to look at their tile room where I picked up my tile for my project and look at some of the other great stuff that they're doing in the way of salvaged building materials. All right, Kendall, your tile area has changed quite a bit since I found the tile for my project a little over a year ago, so it looks like you got this really organized and really a cool structure. Tell me about it.
Well, right now it doesn't seem as organized as I'd like it to be, but yeah, it was basically a bunch of straw bales that were getting thrown away and door panels and stuff. We made like a hodgepodge little fun building. It's a straw bale building, and we got bigger tiles on the outside that's now easier to get to, and then in the inside we have all the smaller ones, 6-inch and 4-inch and 1-inch tiles. So and they've moved a lot faster now than like the way we used to do it.
Very cool, and like the sliding glass door and everything, that's all just
so
stuff
we
that's coming
can't
to you
shut
guys.
it up, and we put natural light in there, and then we used old doors that have windows in them for the roof. We just silicone it so it wouldn't leak, and it's really simple, and it was done with all volunteers out here, so it was really nice that we got the use of things here to get it built.
Outstanding, practicing what you preach. Kendall, tell me a little bit about the mission of Resource.
Well, it's real simple. Here at Resource, we try to deal with landfill diversion. So basically, people are throwing stuff in the landfill that has a use that people could have in their homes. So it's just we're trying to repurpose stuff and reuse things. So it's just really simple. It's like, how can we keep it out of the landfill and get it into somebody's house? All right, we're in the back of Resource, and this is our newest addition. We're really excited. We have now recently doubled our tub area, which we still have 2 more racks that are going to come up. We've doubled our sink area, our toilet area, and our lumber area. So really excited about the new material that we're going to be able to divert with having the infrastructure that was donated by a lovely lady in the community. So really excited about
all the
this.
racks were donated.
Yes,
it
was kind of a two-way partnership. We had a woman donate the money, and then we had Uncle Benny's, another local Colorado company, gave us a really great deal. So thank you, Uncle Benny's, for making this possible too.
That's great, and it looks like it helps you guys keep things really organized. So.
Oh yeah.
There's doors of every size and shape imaginable. Salvaged electrical gear like junction boxes and washer dryer cords, etc. A room full of plumbing and bathroom fixtures and sink fixtures.
Yeah, so we got windows galore. These are the bigger windows. You can see that we have some that we need to put up, and then we have plenty more smaller ones. These have been really great for people in the community that are trying to build greenhouses, cold frames, or the artist community, because at my house I've taken an old window and put a mirror in it, and it looks great with all the old rustic paint, but then the mirror in it. Then we've had lots of people that have used them to frame out posters or pictures. Then we've also had a few artists even come in and like use them to stretch canvases on them, and then we've had people paint like right on the glass. So it's great to see all these different uses.
And what do you mean by a cold frame? I haven't heard that term before.
Well, a cold frame is a way that you use it to frame out, so you can start your seeds earlier. It'll actually keep like an area warmer. You use the glass, it keeps frost stuff off, and it makes it hotter. Almost like a mini greenhouse, but it's called a cold frame because it's shorter. A lot of people grow lettuce and cabbages and their greens. You can start all seeds in it, but of course like a tomato plant would be too large later on. But you can get everything started in there. But it just prolongs your season.
So it's really only limited by your creativity as to how you put these to use.
Oh yeah, I mean, just because the window's 100 years old doesn't mean you can't use it for something.
Looks like we got some porcelain recycling going on here. Tell us about that.
So this was a program that we partnered up with the city. The city is taking the recycled porcelain from old high water use toilets, and they're taking them, they're grinding it up, using it under the road base. So we told the city that we would we would give the space at no charge, that we'd be a partner in the community to keep this stuff out of the landfill. And now it's also giving people the incentive to put the low flow toilets in their house. So it was great that the city listened and noticed this need, and we were able to help them fill it.
Yeah, it's great. You can be part of a productive program like
Yeah,
that out here where
was.
water's so important. Well, this is great stuff, Kendall, and obviously for those of you watching, you want to go to your local resource yard, salvage materials yard, and check in with a guy like Kendall, and no shortage of ideas for putting stuff to reuse.
Yes, please come visit us. All of our employees here would love to help you out. We'd love to hear your ideas because you guys can inspire us, so we'll do more fun things like this here at our shop.
That's great. Thanks, Kendall.